it's Nancy. I'm sorry I've been missing in action. I was at a conference this week out of town, and that meant having to get ready for the conference because I was presenting. I was also on the organizing committee. I had to get my clients ready for me to be gone for a couple of days. So anyway, I came back last night, and on my way home, I stopped at the Goodwill bookstore on Adelaide Street North in London. I've been going there for years. I love it. And I got a few things. So this I paid 49 cents for. And it's just these little square pictures of Niagara Falls. I thought they were cute. I don't see a date anywhere, but it was $1.50 at one point. Yeah. I got 4 Flow magazines. They were 99 cents each, and I know in Canadian, I think these are like $24, something like that. So there's lots of good stuff in here that I maybe can put to use. Some images, some quotes maybe. Some fun things to read, perhaps. Oh, that's pretty. Some different exercises. I love all the flowers in this one. Haven't had a chance to look at this yet, but I'll have fun with that. So I got, is there a date? No, just says issue 8. That's so pretty. Look at that. This one, Why We Love Tiny Houses. And there's some papers that can be used. Little fruits, strawberries. Whoa. Make balloons out of photos from special and happy occasions. Okay, so there's a lot of things in here. What's this one? Who or what are your major hang-ups? Oh, look at those. And then this one, it's got Frida Kahlo on it. Ooh. What are these? Oh, these are little labels. Labels. Those will be fun. Gotta get the glue out of there. So this must have had some sort of a booklet glued to it. Look at the typography. Oh. Nice. There's some nice stuff in here. So I will enjoy that. It's beautiful. Love that. So I got 4 Flow magazines. I picked up this book. It was $4.99. Well, maybe I should add that I got 30% off everything. So it wasn't really $4.99. It was $3.33. I don't know. This one's called By Order of the Czar. And I hope you can see the texture of this cover. That's the front cover. The back cover also has an embossed daisy here. And here it has the Joseph Hatton. So that's either an H for Hatton, or it's published by Hutchinson and Co. So I bet that's for Hutchinson. Anyway, it's from St. Benedict's Church. It has the name of the vicar. There's no date in here. I don't think. It says 1892, but this is the 15th edition. So a lot of the pages are falling out and falling apart. I don't think there's any illustrations in here, but I am. It's the cover that I was interested in. The next one I got, it's kind of a bigger book, and it's called Reminiscences. This one I paid $3.99 for. There's an interesting man. 1912 it says. So I just thought this would be a great book for a journal, Reminiscences, and I can probably do something to cover that. It's not in terrible shape, but ready yourselves, steady yourselves for the piece de resistance. Look at this journal, or soon to be journal. Somebody has stitched the spine back onto it. There's threads, there's string. It's disgusting. I love it. That's an old postcard. So it's from 1917, the Standard Dictionary of Facts. So it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Literature, language, history. So it has all these tables for history, sciences, and then a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff, natural history. What's this? Oh, it's got animals, but somebody drew all over it. So there's tables and all kinds of interesting stuff in here. But you know, the part that I am in love with is this cover. So when I was at, oh my goodness, even stitched the little footer, you know, that piece of cloth that they put there. When I was at the Goodwill bookstore yesterday, I talked to the staff there, and they wanted to know what I was going to do, so I explained to them. I'm going to strengthen this poor sad book and take out the text block and make a new book out of it, a new old book. And when I got home with this, I just knew that everything else was going on hold. I have never wanted to do a book as bad as this one. I want to make this book so bad. How many pages is this? 900 and something. It's going to have a huge spine. It's going to need some work to get it backed into some semblance of order. Just trying to pick this off. So, 111 years old, I guess. I don't think that's going to pull off very well. This might, though. Maybe not. Yeah. So how's everybody been? I guess I didn't really realize that I was shirking my duties, as it were. Until yesterday, I got a message from dear Pam asking if I was all right. I guess when I'm as usual, as regular as I have been this last 6 months or so, that when I don't show up, people are going to get concerned. So I am happy if you missed me and sad that you missed me. I'll try to be better. Oh my goodness. I'm trying not to breathe. So, it's Saturday. I have no big plans except this. I'm working on this journal. I'm putting everything else away. I've already cleared off my desk. I'm just going to enjoy this. Okay. That's some fun looking grunge. May have to put that back in here at some point. All right. I suppose the first thing I want to do is sort of clean up this front hair a bit. I'm going to start with a little baby wipe. And then if I need to bring out some bigger guns, so it looks like something yucky's been spilled on here. When I rub this hard, there's going to be some color come up. But I'm okay with that. Because we need to get whatever this yucky is. One book I picked up yesterday had wax on it, like somebody had put a candle on it and the wax dripped on the book. I didn't buy that one. But the clerk that was behind the counter, she was very artsy-fartsy too. She was doing some embroidery work. I was pretty impressed. Pretty impressed. Wish I had gotten her name. So I will probably have to leave some dirt and just seal it in with a clear sealant. Some of it's just not going to come off, no matter how hard I scrub. Sometimes it's just other books that have scraped against. I mean, clearly this book was used and used and used and used. Yeah, there's nothing left there. Okay. I have a gorgeous green fabric that I'd like to start with. Oh, look at that. All the fabric's gone there. That looks beautiful. I'm sad that's still intact. Okay, let me grab that fabric. Maybe it's the wrong green. It could be the wrong green. Yes, it's definitely the wrong green. I'm gonna find something darker. I'm gonna pause while I look at fabric. This is what I picked out. This is Kathy Holden, sorry. So I'm going to just tear a piece. It's slightly wider. And a piece that's slightly shorter. Okay. Gonna use Fabri-Tac for sure. Looking for my silicone brush. There it is. I've got to leave that. Okay, so there's some parts down in here where there's bin stitching. I think I'm going to tear some of this this paper out, because otherwise I'll be gluing to this paper that's just falling apart. Like, I can lift it right off and pull it under the stitches. This is not going to be in any way gorgeous. It's going to be grubby and what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be distressed for sure. grungy, grubby. But it'll certainly be one of a kind. That's the most certain thing. And the reason I'm putting fabric first, and I'm putting it face down with the dark green facing out, is because where there's daylight shining through, I would rather a person looking at it was looking at green fabric than at just plain old paper. It's new cotton, so it's not been laundered, it's not been used for any other purpose, so it's going to add to this overall strength. So I think I saw it in the front inscription. This belonged to somebody in Toronto. I didn't catch the name. I'll have to get my crafty crush on, look on who that is. She is excellent at doing the research. And of course, maybe she'd be more familiar with Toronto than me. I'm just being very careful to be picking up the paper, not digging into the cloth. Try this from a different angle. I'm going to have to make a new spine. Not sure how strong I want the spine, whether I want it to be a little floppy. Okay. Okay. Just pressing that right into the stitches. this is a little long. Probably need to refill my bottle. Making sure there's lots and lots of glue there. Okay. You can hear a woman talking. Must be Doug listening to a podcast or something. Or it could be his mom. Kind of sounds like his mom. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. The two of them, when they get on the phone, they just yell at each other. Like they're both 100 miles from one another. I hear everything. Okay. Okay. So we'll let that dry completely. And then I think I'm going to add a hunk of Tyvek. I do have some here. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But let me let this dry first. Okay. I've glued 2 layers of file folder down together using Fabri-Tac glue. 9 inches long by 2 3/4 across. So that's going to be my new spine. I'll leave that overnight. I've wrapped it around that rolling pin to shape it. And now I'm using some matte Mod Podge to sort of glue down the dirts. I've got a bottle glue underneath it so that it supports the round shape and supports it from me pushing it down and doing some stressing. So I'm going to be careful around these edges where the paper and the fabric are not meeting eye to eye. Let's see if I can glue them together using a Mod Podge. I did take my X-Acto blade and I tried to scrape off as much goo as possible without doing further damage. I don't have to be too worried about streaks. It's a textured surface. So I'm putting some Mod Podge down in here between the fabric and the book board. Okay. Got a couple of ink pads underneath to sort of keep things supported so it doesn't stick to my surface here. Just trying to put a little bit of glue in the corner where the book board is sort of the layers of paper have come apart. See if I can squish them back together. I can't remember which one of my kids used to say squitch instead of squish. And now I say squitch. It's probably Jordan. He always had funny words. If he wanted a piece of paper, he'd ask for a peppa cheppa. Pizza was zeppa. And we still call breakfast breakfast. Okay. Just sort of putting some Mod Podge between the layers. Fabric and stitches and so you can see some of the fabric in there. Little forget-me-nots down in that crease. Okay. How did you get there? Oh, it's a knot. I thought it was a hunk of paper. Here. Just fix you. Okay. All right, I think that's going to be it for this video. I will continue to work on this a bit today, and we'll come back tomorrow. We'll do what we can to start bringing this book back to life. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you thought this book was as interesting as I do. Or if you think there's something wrong with me, do say so. You take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.